Welcome friends, Retro Commodore, Space Magic. This is Bonk's adventure on the Game Boy. A classic game that originally came out on the TurboGrafx 16, of course. But this is the Game Boy version. Of course, it's not exactly the same game, but it's going to be pretty similar. At least in the most basic ways. So, let's take a look at it and start playing. Here we go. The first level, at least the aesthetics of it, look fairly similar. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Jump and spin. Boink. Interesting. It's always a good idea to bonk the plants when you come up to them, rather than jumping on them immediately, because unless you're familiar with the level, you never know if it's going to turn out to be just a regular old plant, or one of those, bad plants that jumps up and starts bouncing around. So if you bonk it, and it's some fruit or food or whatever, that'll just come out. If it's a bouncy plant, then it'll just do that. And if it's one of those bad plants that you have to fight, then it will just bounce up when you do this, and then it'll be next to you instead of under you, and it'll give you a chance to smack it around some. Bonk. Power bonk. Wow! He apparently doesn't like that very much. Gotta be careful with those wows. Now this level is decidedly different than on the TurboGrafx 16. It's a completely different second level. Vegetable. Meat. Okay, this is a bouncy one. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Whoopee. We're sort of using up our... Hey, look, fruit. Using up our special there by just bouncing around. Bonus flower. Bonus stage. You've got 10 seconds to scale that wall. Start. Okay, and here we go. You use the jump button to do this. Boo, bonus 1,800 points. Points of love. Boink. I know we could probably find some sort of secrets or specials or whatever by jumping around on the clouds, but it's also kind of a hassle. So I'd rather just walk right past all of it. There. See, I didn't actually mean to jump on that flower. It's just because the ground is bouncy we did. But luckily I was able to smack it anyhow. Give it a good old smack. And now we're on a desert level. Oh, I think maybe we just avoid those. Yeah, avoid those completely. Those are always good. Smack, smack, smack. Take that. It seems like jumping and then bonking them with your head from above is often the best option. Bonk. Okay, so this is a jump flower. Come on. Jump, jump, jump. With the jump flowers on the Game Boy version, you have to get it right in the middle in order to get the jump out of it. Now, on the TurboGrafx 16 version, sometimes on the desert level, you can go into the buildings. I wonder if you can on the Game Boy version. And yeah, that worked great. Just jump over that sucker. And jump over that sucker. Doink. The old bounce from beneath strategy. Take that. Okay, does this mean it's boss time? Alright, we'll get to see how this boss compares to the TurboGrafx 16 boss. The music is pretty close. It's a different boss, though. Bonk. 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 In fact, it's a much easier boss than the TurboGrafx 16 version. I'll say that for sure. On to the next level. What? Probably don't want any of that. So we'll just keep on walking. And I don't think we want any of this either. Hello, smiley face. What? Get back on up here. Meat? Or a heart, that works too. Whoop. Still don't want any of that. I wonder if there's anything up here. Just a smiley. Just a smiley. Can we get up here? Like, can we grab onto the edge of it? Doesn't seem like it. Suppose we can go up this way. Of course, you want to get the smileys because just like any game that has collectible coin type things, if you get enough smileys, you get an extra guy. Whoop. Have to be a lot more careful about the zappy things. Bonk. 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 Thank you very much. Now there's a level like this on the TurboGrafx 16 version too, where you basically scale some sort of tree thing. A heart, that's just fine. At least this frog thing was kind enough to wait for us. And then not even turn around when we got here, but even at that, it still managed to get us with its behind. Bonus stage. Bonus stage. Feed yourself with bonus food. Start. Careful, whoop. Oh boy. Oh, made it back to the land. Didn't get all of the fruits and vegetables, but got most of them. There we go, there's that level. How delightful. Let's see. Oh, what I should be doing, rather than trying to jump on that bird, is I should be smacking him from underneath like that. Avoiding his swoops and smacking him from underneath. Now this Game Boy version seems to have a lot of these clouds that it makes use of, and I'm not really so much a fan of those. Bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Oh, look at that. Double smackerino. And that must have just been some meat hanging out there. So of course the first thing we do is get stuck under a tree. Oh, another heart. Take the wow. And I'm not really concerned with all the exploration that we're not doing with those clouds up here. Although I did see there was an extra bonk up in the sky. Maybe I should have gotten that, but that's okay. At least this way we're getting to the boss. Well, we had gotten to the boss with the powered up bonk. Oh, I guess maybe you can't bonk this one from beneath, like you can a lot of the birds and things. Have to dodge. And then bonkify. No, you can't bonk it from beneath. You have to wait until it's on the ground, and then avoid its beak and bonk it. Okay. Bonk. Bonk. And then avoid. And then... oh, didn't do a good job of avoiding there. Bonk. Bonk. That boss isn't exactly difficult, it's just a little tricky with how you deal with it. Round 3. Start. Okay, that's one way to start it. Now this song is another song that's similar to one on the TurboGrafx 16. I think there's an underwater level in the TurboGrafx 16 version too. Different level, different layout, but similar song. Bonus stage. Bonus stage. Jump off and flip for extra points. Don't forget to land on your feet. Start. Here we go. Man, oh man, look at that. Look at that flipping. Look at that. All of those bonus points. All the bonus points, baby. All the bonus points. Whoop. Dodge that. At least we can bonk it. So underwater we can't do the flip over and bonk them with our head thing. We can only do just a regular smacky bonk. Come on. How do we get up? Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's do some of this. See how much of it we can avoid, if any, which is none. That's good. Oh, thank you very much. We can actually go up just by pressing the up arrow on the D-pad without having to do the jump thing. Okay, what's this? A submarine. Can we... I guess we can stand on it. And it's close enough to the surface, apparently, to where we can jump up and bonk it, but we can't. I was thinking maybe we could, yeah, bonk it on the head, and we just ate a turtle. And now we're a turtle. That's interesting. So as a turtle, we can pull into the shell, and we can swim, oh, much easier. We're much more agile now. I'm guessing being able to bonk that thing on the head and turn into a turtle was sort of like a semi-secret. Oh, there goes the turtle. Can we have another one, please? Thank you very much. So we're going to get into the boss stage as a turtle. That's great. Because we don't have any attacks as a turtle. Okay, jump. Bonk. Oh, have to be careful about what direction you hit them from. I see. You should really only hit them in the front on the nose like that. Because if you hit that back fin, that's not any good. So it's another boss then that's not exactly difficult, it's just a little time consuming because you have to wait for it to be in the right position in order to bonk it. And smack! Whoop! Smack! Oh, hey, I didn't mean to do that, obviously. One of the ways they make the bosses more difficult in this is even though they're not exactly difficult to fight, when you do get bonked by them, they do a lot of damage. Round 4. Start. So those I'm guessing we avoid. I wonder if you can juggle things in this version of the game. Because in the TurboGrafx 16 version, if you smack something from underneath and it flies up in the air, and then you smack it from underneath again, you can juggle it. So I wonder if you can in this version. No, that's lava. That's still lava. I thought maybe it was sand, but no, it's lava. And that's a lizard. Apparently, Bonk is the only one that mines lava. Oh. Let's see, can we bonk him from underneath, or I guess he's already taken off. At least we can bonk those things. That was great. That was a great combination. I don't remember this song from the original Bonk's adventure. Oh! If we had gotten that bounce right, we could have gotten that meat. Maybe if we do this... Ah, perfect. That's right. You just bonk your way right through that stuff like it's not even there. Oh. More meat. we can just wow that stuff. Wow. Wow. Oh, come on. Bonk. So is that an axe that thing's carrying, or what's that supposed to be? Bonk. Bonk. Oh, it's one of those. I see I did manage to pick up another guy from somewhere. Dinosaur scale. That's what those spikes actually are. At least in Bonk games, after you've moved one direction, you can still go back the other direction. So that's always nice. Just like seeing how much of the level you can actually skip is always nice too. Meaty Bonk. Good old Meaty Bonk. Well, so much for Meaty Bonk. Oh, no, didn't quite get it. Oh, look, there's a bonus bonkers. Boss time. Ballerina dinosaur. So what's the attack strategy with this one? No, it's not to let them touch you, apparently. I guess it's just another jump up and bonk them strategy. You just have to do it at the right time. Which especially is not when they're spinning and stuff like that. Oop. Bonk. Oh, come on. Whoa. No. My goodness. Well, there is Bonk's Adventure for the Game Boy. I hope you enjoyed that and found that interesting. Liking, following, subscribing, whichever platform you're watching this on, streaming or on YouTube, is always a wonderful thing to do. And tune in again next time for more retro fun.